Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's still tomato season, and Nonna Pina, welcome. How are you today?
Okay.
Good. Nonna Pina, what we're going to do today is we're going to make sun-dried tomatoes. Sun-dried tomatoes, sometimes there's no sun, so what we do is we can make them in the oven. We've got the oven preheating to 250 degrees, okay? 250 degrees. Nonna Pina is going to cut the tomatoes in half, and then we're going to put them in the oven for how long, Nonna Pina? Quanto tempo no forno?
One day, all night.
You're going to have them in the oven all night?
Yeah,
At 250?
yeah.
Per quanto ora a mettere no
Sta
forno?
diritto. O un giorno.
Tutta giornata 250?
Yeah, oppure tutta la nottata.
But that'll cost a lot of electricity. Costa
No.
assai electricity, ma.
È 250, non è che sai.
So, tutta giornata?
Yeah.
That's a long time. I didn't know it's going to take that long. Tutta giornata per davvero, ma.
Yeah.
Okay, so Nonna Pina and I just had a long conversation here because we were debating how long this oven's going to do this for. So basically, we are going to see how long it's going to take because Nonna Pina's never done it at 250. She's done it a bit hotter. So we're going to actually see how long it takes at 250. So Nonna Pina, what's your first step here? You're going to do what?
This way.
Okay, so you're cutting them right down the middle. And then where do you put them, Nonna Pina?
Yeah.
In the tray? Okay, let me help you with that.
This way. Okay. This way.
Okay, so basically you're going to cut them all face up. And then you're going to put them in the oven for, I don't know, we had a conversation and we're thinking maybe 10 hours at 250. But let's just see what happens. Okay, be right back. Okay, Nonna Pina, there we go. We've sliced them in half, each one. You're not putting nothing, right? No salt, no nothing. Non ni gonza, ma?
No.
No, after. Okay, so 250, and we'll see you when we see you. We're gonna test this out. Maybe 10 hours, maybe 12 hours. They're gonna dehydrate and become looking like sun-dried tomatoes. Okay, we'll be back. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's check it out after 5 hours of slow and low dehydration process here to make these artificial sun-dried tomatoes with an oven. Okay, low and slow, 250. It's been 5 hours, and let's see what we got here. What we have here is a nice and dehydrated tomato. So we're going to keep going because the rest of them are still not at that stage, but it doesn't look like this is going to take overnight like the debate I had with Nonna. Gentlemen, it's now been 6.5 hours, and what we've been doing is we've been intermittently opening it and checking these tomatoes to see which ones are ready. So we are getting close now at the 6.5 hour mark at 250 degrees. I forecast that we're going to be done here within 1 hour, which would make it a total slow cook time or slow dehydration of 7.5 hours or 7.5 hours. But we'll let you know the final when we get there. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Nonna Pina and I, we had a debate. Nonna Pina, you originally said 10 hours all night, right? You remember? Yeah, and you were wrong, right, Nonna Pina? Yeah, Nonna Pina was wrong. So this took a total of 7 hours. And no, hold on. 11:30, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 7 hours and 45 minutes at 200 degrees. And you can see, if you had put these out in the sun, this is what they would eventually look like after 3 days out in the sun. Okay? So you get the same ripened effect that you would from a typical tomato dried out, dehydrated from the actual sun. But in the winter, for example, you're not going to have that much access to sun. It'll probably snow all over these babies. So that's where you could use the oven. Now, the next step in the process is we're going to put all these in a bowl and add black pepper, salt, oregano, and finely chopped basil with some pureed garlic and olive oil. So let's see you do it, Nonna Pina. Go ahead. You want me to open it? No. But I'm filming, Ma. How can I open it? Try this one here. Yeah? What are you grabbing? A cloth?
Wait a minute.
Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Nice. What strength? Okay. There, you guys jam them in there. I don't recall how many tomatoes they were, but you know, you see the tray over there. A tray that big, like a little pizza pan worth of tomatoes. Well, actually, it was more than that. We had that pizza pan, then we had these 2 little trays. But then as they dehydrated, they obviously reduced in volume and size, so we were able to consolidate them. And as you see, as we were dehydrating them in the oven, some smaller ones were ready before others. So you want to, during that 7 hours and 45 minutes that this particular project took, you want to keep an eye on the tomatoes. Okay? Okay, so Nonna Pina, we were able to populate 2 sun-dried tomato jars. And yeah, we eat these with bread as an appetizer, served, you know, before a main meal. So you're pouring the rest of that oil in there, Nonna Pina.
Okay.
Well, I think that is a very, very easy way to make sun-dried tomatoes. It just takes time because of that 7 hours and 45 minutes. But you know what? You don't have to sit there the whole 7 hours and 45 minutes. You check it once an hour, and the next thing you know is you have some beautiful jars of sun-dried tomatoes in your fridge. Nonna Pina, say thank you and say goodbye to the lovely people.
Bye.
All right. Woo!